Something almost every little boy has dreamed of is growing up and someday owning a flashy sports car. But as they get older, inevitably those dreams give way to owning more sensible cars like SUVs, pickup trucks, and sedans. But you know, deep down inside, that dream of owning a sports car is still there. And now, here in Fort Worth, there is a company that is helping make that possible. They sell kits so you can make your own sports car. And if the thought of that scares you, they have a unique 7-day program where you can come to them and they will help you build it. It's truly a very unique story of a company called Lone Star Classics. And to learn about it, we visited the facility and talked to the company's owner, Brian Alexander.
LoneStar Classics is a car manufacturing company that makes component vehicles that people can assemble at home. We're making our own bodies, we're making our own frames and the suspension components and all the other components it takes to put the car together. So in essence, it's a full custom vehicle. The LS427 that we manufacture is a 2-door roadster. It's relatively small compared to most modern day vehicles. It's very light, giving it a very high power to weight ratio. It's a car that people like to put in the garage and only take out on nice days. It does closely resemble a race car made in the late 60s. The car does have the capability of having a stereo, heated seats, which is always nice in the winter. And tilt steering is standard on all of our vehicles. There are some safety items put into the vehicle for the driver and passenger as well. We have roll bars that are very strong and well designed. It has a very aggressive sounding exhaust system. There's a lot of adjustabilities in just the shocks themselves. There's 15 different settings for ride tension. The traction is way above and beyond what most people would expect out of a vehicle that's light as well. We equate that mostly to the suspension design that we use in the rear end. It's actually designed to accommodate heavy horsepower and to plant traction to the pavement. The seat pans are lowered 4 inches in the car. It is a lot more comfortable than any other replica like it. We are open to changing the kit format anytime that the customer would like it anyway. The car has a lot more possibilities than one would normally think that they could get out of a car like this.
We use this to go to shows, advertise our products. It's also my personal LS427. It gives me an opportunity to show people that we are very versatile and very open-minded. And our main goal in this thing is to help our customers build the car that they dreamed of, plus add their own character into it.
One of the big factors that made me go with the Lone Star Classics car is the fact that they give you that chance to personalize it. Brian works very well and the crew work very well with talking to you about what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to build your car, and Brian is very willing to help you with axle choices, brake choices, engine choices, what you want to do to personalize the car to make it yours.
The LS427 complete kit is something that someone can purchase for less than $25,000 and have everything short of the engine, transmission, rear end, and wheels and tires to fully complete the vehicle. Once they have it built and assembled, that would be the point that the car should be painted, and then they're on the road.
It's very hard to find actually a painter that can paint one of these cars, one of these fiberglass cars, because it's so much body work involved in fitting the pieces. I'm just 50 miles away in Ennis. It's very convenient for the customer to know that he has a painter that knows the ins and outs of the car and can actually produce a show quality paint job for him.
You have a program that is really very unique called the 7-day build, where customers come in and actually build the car with you. Tell me all about that.
It's a program that allows people to come to our factory, assemble their car with us in just a matter of 7 days. I have a build team of professional assemblers that work with the customer. The customer will assist and learn everything there is to know about the car and have a hand in assembling the vehicle.
You have customers who come in on different skill levels that want to come in and build their vehicles. Some have tremendous skills, some have absolutely none. At first it's overwhelming for them because they're seeing everything that should be a car, but it's all in different pieces, it's in different parts. They actually start to see progress and see the thing change from what it used to be to what it now can be considered a vehicle. Usually by the end of the week they're just overwhelmed and really happy that the fact that they were able to accomplish what they've accomplished in 7 days.
Today we actually went ahead and did the front suspension. We put the rear axle on and fuel tank just went on. We're just moving right along with the help of the team here, and the team is really making everything go smooth. It's just a cool experience. It's very seamless.
I've always had an interest in building things, but I've never done a car before. That was a little bit beyond my experience and expertise. I found Lone Star, and lo and behold, they were the ones who were the only company out there who could take me through the whole process and help me actually build a car and have it run in 7 days. Just unbelievable.
Not only do you get your car done in a quick manner, you don't have to be worried about, is this going to take months, possibly going to take years. Another advantage is that the customer has the assurance that their car was assembled by a professional team who have assembled countless numbers of these vehicles. We do design these vehicles for the average person to be able to put together at home in their garage using average shop tools. It's not a difficult vehicle to put together, but it's important that things go together correctly.
I know you get very involved in charitable programs. Talk to me a little bit about that.
We're currently involved with Operation Comfort. What they are is an organization developed for wounded troops who have returned from Afghanistan to Fort David near San Antonio, Texas, who are part of a program that assembles vehicles as part of the rehabilitation. Bikers Against Drunk Driving is more personalized to me because I was involved in a motorcycle accident and hit a person under the influence. So we manufacture the vehicle and they raffle it at select locations across the United States. It's a passion for us to be able to share these type of cars with people, but to be able to share that experience with people who otherwise would not have the opportunity, that makes it even more special to us.
So talk to me, what's new? What's on the horizon for Lone Star?
We foresee coming out with new products, new designs, new upgrades and options for our current products, and just continuing the evolution of an iconic sports car.
I'm teaming up with Brian at Lone Star Classics to help develop and manufacture the Blade XTR, which is an aggressive, stylish, new concept vehicle that we're working on. That's a compilation of all the great American and foreign sports cars. The advantage of working with Lone Star Classics is that we can produce the vehicle in their facility and together create the car which we think has great potential for the future.
There's nothing like the pride factor to know that the customers come in, worked on it themselves, turned wrenches on it themselves, and been able to actually build a vehicle that they've for a lifetime wanted, and saying thank you for something that I've never been able to do or never would have been able to do without you. It's really incredible. That's the only way to describe it.
What's incredible about doing a 7-day build or even building it at home on your own is that you're able to see something go from a bunch of parts and boxes on the floor into a running, breathing machine that you can get inside of and drive down the road and be confident in knowing that you're driving a well-made machine.
The story of Lone Star Classics, a company that is helping make those childhood dreams of owning a sports car come true for many men of all ages and from all over the country. I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from Fort Worth, Texas.